5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, BW Sports One World? You know it's Wednesday. That's right, folks. It's the Dukes of Football. And
what up, bro?
I'll bring everybody else in really quick while Damon does his little backstory thing, as he should.
My backstory thing, what am I doing? I don't know a backstory.
I don't know.
I was just saying, what up, dog?
What up? Yes, I am remote. I am not in the normal sports layer. It's like I got a halo on tonight, folks. Look at that.
If I knew some Halo songs, I would sing it right now.
Don't do it.
I would. I promise you.
Don't do it. Hey, tonight is always brought to you by Rockstar Realty, 317-503-8322. Buying or selling a home, talk to Shawn and talk to Tucker today, 317-503-8322. Driving for Dyslexia, 317-643-1105. If you want to look up a very nice non-for-profit organization that has an absolute phenomenal ability to help resource for teachers in teaching dyslexia, check them out. Driving for Dyslexia, 317-643-1105. If you want to look like this, and who doesn't? I look elite, and I go to Elite Performance. That's right, 765-499-1005. Check Zach Dirr out because he's getting me in shape. That's right, it's a shape regardless, Damon. 765-499-1005. And Aries Academy and Aries Sports Vision Training. That's right, get these eyes worked on. If you want to make sure your depth perception and your reaction times on the field, on the court, on the bowling lane, whatever you do, you need to check out Aries Academy and Aries Sports Vision Training, www.aries, that's ARES-academy.com.
Hey, bro.
Yo.
You mentioned something in that lovely monologue towards our beautiful sponsors. I really would love to go bowling.
Hey, I think a BW Sports One bowling extravaganza is vastly overdue, sir.
Hey, that can something that we can do with driving for dyslexia.
I like it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. We're on almost year 2.5, and this guy's just blossoming. I love it.
Like a flower, baby, like a flower.
I didn't say a flower. I just said you're blossoming.
I don't know. I couldn't come up with anything else, you know. I've been watching HGTV thinking about my garden and my deck.
Your what?
My deck. But anyway, before we get into any good stuff,
yes.
Couple shots out. I know. One shout out, and she better be watching. If not, she's gonna miss it. We know the other one is not. They're in training, so there's no way she's gonna watch it. But happy 65th birthday to Mother One. She turned 65 yesterday.
Hey, Robbie, happy 65th birthday from son number 2. You might want to check your phone because I'm still waiting on a reply from your actual birthday from one of your favorite sons.
I can't really defend you there, mother.
Nope. Not at all.
So also happy birthday to her. And a super Sweet 16th birthday to my princess, now queen of the paint, Mackenzie Renee Thomas. Happy 16th birthday, baby girl. Daddy loves you, proud of you, and keep doing your thing on and off the court, in and out of the classroom.
Mactastic, you know your Uncle Dan loves you, and I'm sending the birthday shout-outs to you, girl. Happy Sweet 16.
Oh, bro, I'm so waiting for this weekend to watch this team. She made the 17U EYBL Nike Gym Rats top basketball team. So she is on the major circuit of the major circuit with the major circuit. So this is going to be great fun to watch her, Ashlyn, Jayla, Carson.
That's a hell of a team, by the way.
Yeah, the team is loaded. So this will be great fun to watch them play. So,
Hey,
all right, huh?
It's water.
Hey, dude, I got a
Yeti. Water.
I got a Yeti full of water.
Yeti
full of water.
There's the second one. Actually, this is the third one. This is the second one. The first one's in the trash. All right, let's roll, brother.
But let's get into why you're drinking so much water. I mean, you are down there doing some number one job work. I say that because, you know, we have two number one jobs, but, you know, we have a number one and a number 1A.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, and then you got to spend some time with some good friends of ours.
Yes, I did. I was over at Nice Guy Submission, and Bobby Emmons and David Overfield. Again, thank you for allowing me to join you guys on the mats tonight. I'm looking forward to the next time I come down. You know, I guess Mayhem, you know, from what I hear, he got wind that I was coming, and he just, you know, no, he was at the chiropractor today. He already got his earlier today. So
likely story for Mr. Mayhem. You know, he didn't want that inner beast unleashed.
Yeah, I forgot, you know, it's been so long since I've done any jiu-jitsu. It was like, I mean, some things started coming back, but yeah, it was like, woo.
Except the jiu-jitsu we do on our kids.
Oh, that's different. That's easy.
All right, and last thing of updated news going on with us, our peoples and other things like that. Before we get into some football, this is kind of big. I know it's not football, but ESPN and the NHL have just inked a new deal that brings hockey back to the family of networks, which is all the ESPNs, Hulu, and what was it, ABC and Disney.
Yep.
So I think the deal was reported. I think deal was reportedly $2.8 billion.
Wasn't it like 17 years? It's been.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, hockey needs it. Hockey needs it because NBC wasn't doing it. Wasn't cutting it for him, bro. I kind of forget about hockey sometimes. And I like hockey, watching it in person.
I can't picture your big tall ass on ice skates, man.
Whoa. There's been 2 times in my life that I've been on ice skates. And actually, I didn't fall as much as I thought I would, but I wasn't on the wall, but I wasn't in the middle either.
Yeah. I don't want to end up in the middle. I don't want to be in the middle.
That's where all the people want to be all fancy. Now, but give me on the roller skates. Oh, son, I might go back to 86.
Uh-oh. You know what I was doing in 86? Playing with pocket toys, Legos, and whatever else.
He had on underoos pull-ups.
Almost.
All right, bro. You want to jump into college or you want to pay a bill?
Jump into college, then we pay the bill.
Okay, let's do that. My bookie man caves had headlines. My Bookie Man Cave headlines. That's what we're doing right now. 50% deposit, match up to $1,000 and a free $10 bet with mybookie.ag. Hey, so random, and you're gonna be like, how? And I'm just gonna tell you, Twitter is absolutely weird. So I'm watching Twitter, right? Not watching Twitter. I'm scrolling Twitter, and I end up on one of my buddies' pages looking at some of his stuff. And then Riley Reed pops up, right? We all know who Riley Reed is. She pops up and she's doing an ad for my bookie. I ended up watching the whole ad just to make sure that I saw mybookie.com.
See, we're trendsetters.
Whew. Y'all look it up, and then y'all see the giggle that we have of who Miss Riley Reed is.
All right, let's jump in. College.
All right, so
what's going on in the college world, D?
Well, you got spring training for some schools that are starting. Too many schools to really get into it. No one really pays attention to spring ball that much until they play one of those games. I haven't seen any announcements of any games. I know they have started some of those spring games, though. But I do know that they are still, because I think we talked about it once, that some of those schools that didn't play in the fall are playing in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
That was it. Next.
I did hear that the majority of Division I, Power 5 conferences next year will have fans. we y'all to tell us who Raleigh is. What?
I'm not even putting that up. I'm not even reading any part. That comment should be deleted, sis.
Basically, it's 18 or over for if you want to look her up. But anyway,
there you go.
Yeah, the majority of college football is supposed to have fans back in the stands, and I think it depends on your local sector or whatever when it comes to how many or what percentage of fans that are allowed to be in the stands.
Yep.
What do you think about that, good, kind sir?
I mean, it's definitely a good thing. I mean, not only for obviously the financial side of things for these universities, these communities and stuff, but I just saw that too. But I mean, for these kids that are playing, for these parents that are, wanting to watch the kids, for the family and the friends, for the students. I mean, it's a big thing, and I'm going to use this because I've witnessed it. But Notre Dame, for example, you walk into that stadium, and for the very first time, if you've never been to Notre Dame Stadium, and it's the same thing as like the Big House or Tennessee or somebody like that, you walk in, and it literally takes your breath away. When you don't have that ability to have those first time experiences or just another experience with a memory with your son or daughter or with your wife or husband or whoever it is, it just kind of takes away. And last year just felt like a shit year in sports. Now obviously it was across the board a shit year for many things. But we're talking about sports world now, and yeah, I mean, it's just something missing that is definitely needed for sports, and it's the morale, it's the positive mental health, that Monica talks about on Tuesday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. But it's needed, it's necessary. I'm glad it's happening. By then, I think we will be subsiding from this pandemic and it won't be an issue. I'm hoping.
I'm hoping, I'm hoping, one, because I do agree with you with the feel of walking into your school stadium, Notre Dame Stadium, me, Michigan Stadium, the Big House. I've been there a couple times now, and it's, absolutely amazing. And Chef Chuck sent the text out last week.
You said this last week, damn it.
I don't care. I'm going to say it every week until I'm going. He sent the text out. That means it's all full go for me. But no, you need that atmosphere. One, it is the excitement of college football. Yeah, the money is involved. Yeah, whatever. But I mean, we tune in to watch college football because at some point, them kids playing the game is still kind of pure. You know what I mean? The game might be tainted around them, but when you see these kids on the field trying to get to that next level, trying to achieve the goals that they've worked so hard for, and to see that fan base, 100,000 people chanting for you to go, you know what I mean? That's great. I think
even if it's not, full capacity or whether something is better than nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want 115,000 people in the big house right off the bat. You know what I mean?
Right. I've been in that big
20.
house with 150,000 people at night.
You know what I'm saying? Give me 25 and make sure I'm one of those 25. But give me 25. I'm good with that because you can still space your little groups out. You know what I'm saying? So everybody get that feel. But as you not like Texas, everybody just come right on in and just load it up.
Well, Texas is getting ready to secede from the United States, which, hey, to each his own, guys.
Hey, they can't anymore. They lost that right a while ago.
Well, on that note, if you want to move to Texas, I got a guy for you that's going to gracefully help you find your new home.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Dan over at BWSPORTS1.com and Black and White Sports. And I'm wondering if you're ready to buy or sell that home, now's the time, and I got just the person for you. Mr. Shawn Nugent, a.k.a. Rockstar Realtor himself. 317-503-8322. Put that home on the market. Get into your dream home with this man. Talk to Shawn at Talk to Tucker today, 317-503-8322, and make sure you tell him the boys over at BWSPORTS1.com sent you.
Work that.
All right, so hey, we got a combined topic. These next two topics really when you come into college basketball. We just already was talking about a little bit of the effect of the COVID. We got a lot of entries coming back in. You have a lot of the vaccines and all those things happening. But do you feel that we're still going to get a late surge with some of these movements with these states opening back up?
I mean, that's what the consensus is, but I don't think by football season it's going to matter. I think if it does happen, it's going to happen relatively soon, and it'll spike and it'll fall back down. It's not going to be like it was last year. It's not going to obviously we have a lot better handling on it now, I should say, than we did a year ago. I mean, a year ago this week is when everything the shit just shut down.
Yes.
It's been a year. Look, do I wear a mask when I go places? Yes, I do. I don't care if you want to or not. That's fine. That's your MO. That's your individual right or choice to do whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you whether you have one or not. I don't care. But for me, if I'm going to go out into somewhere like that, because I love concerts, man. We love concerts. We haven't been to a live concert in Godsmack and Shine that, I don't think. So
it's killing me, bro.
Huh?
It's killing me.
I know. So am I going to go to a concert if I have the ability? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Will I probably have a mask with me?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, it's common sense, people. It's certain things are different. If I'm sitting there, I'm sitting in a hotel room, I don't have my mask on, obviously. If I'm sitting at a table eating dinner, I'm not going to have my mask on because, for one, I'm eating. But if I'm going out to somewhere that's got 30,000 people packed in like sardines, yeah, I might want to have a mask on just for the simple fact that I get it, and I'm not saying it's not there. It's there, but I think definitely by football season, it's not going to be an issue.
Right. All right, let's spin off of that real quick. All right, so with the scholarship things coming up, you got these high school students ready to graduate, ready to look for their next educational move. And then you have the NCAA right now saying that, this year really doesn't count against the current student athlete, meaning that this year it does not go against you in your eligibility.
So
So
does that mean that everybody from it was like a redshirt year type thing?
pretty much
Has that added year of eligibility?
it's not an added year. It's
Well,
just
no,
a
it's
year
just
that just
an extension, I guess.
yeah, it's a year that just didn't count against you. Like
Okay.
you played the whole year, but it didn't count against your eligibility because of the COVID situation, right? So here's what the NCAA.
Why does anything count after that?
I don't know. but here's the thing. They're not awarding any more or any extra scholarships. So you got to pick and say, if you got these seniors that are trying to stay, or that these seniors that these coaches want to stay, but you got these recruits that you can't give them both scholarships. So it's the choices that coaches have to come up with right now. With, are you choosing these seniors who've been in your program, who've balanced your program or whatever sport it is for however long they've been there, to this new upstart ready to go, maybe not freshman? Everybody's in the bind right now. Everybody's in the seniors. Worst year for seniors in high school.
I feel bad for them, man. I feel bad because they don't deserve to not be eligible for anything. I mean, they've busted their ass just the same as last year's seniors or the years before, or, my year or your year. We all put in the time. We all put in the effort. We all sacrificed things during your senior year, during your season to do what you did, whatever that was, whether it be 0-9, 0-10, 15-0, whatever, bless you. But I feel bad for him. I think what should really happen is maybe everybody's talking about the relief fund, right? Everybody talks about the relief fund, and there's so much money. Here's a thought. Here's just a thought. Why don't we put some money towards the college scholarships to give these seniors, incoming freshmen, college athletes in here? I mean, something. You got billionaires all over the world. Come up off of something, motherfuckers. This is ridiculous. I mean, I feel bad. I feel that bad. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Bad for these seniors.
I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily say I feel bad for them, because you're still getting to play a whole year. You know what I mean? And the way the transfer portal is right now, you might not have to be there. You can probably go somewhere else where you're obviously needed. There's opportunities there for you, even if the team wants you, good to go. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want you, you still can explore those opportunities to still play another year of collegiate basketball.
I'm just mainly talking about the incoming freshmen. I'm not talking necessarily about the college athletes that are in there already. I'm just looking at the seniors in high school that completely lost their ability to get a scholarship, a full ride scholarship that they probably normally would have gotten being wherever they are in the realm of their sport.
I agree. They should have something partial or something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, but this is about making money, and they need to make sure they make money. The reason why my head keeps turning, fellas,
he's got basketball going.
No, Butler and Xavier are tied with 7 seconds left. Butler's got the ball to go. Oh, he blocks it. They're going to overtime.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, overtime. Butler, Xavier, advance to the. It's stuff we'll talk about tomorrow. But anyway, it's
on the state of basketball, 7:30 standard time.
best time of the year for me, bro, except for Carb Day.
Touche.
So, yeah, next. This was a good one. Bro. Les Miles out in Kansas. What does this mean for Jim Harbaugh and the University of Michigan?
So before the Wolverine fan jumps on this, I'm going to go.
Yes.
I put it in the notes. It's like, obviously Michigan wants him still. They still want to give him another chance because they signed him for an extension. Does that open up the possibility of his sweat coming out a little bit more this season? Yeah, but he's not going to be let go during the season, in the middle of the season, because I said last year that I thought he probably should have, but they didn't. We discussed it. You were right, and I don't think they're going to do anything. I don't think that they're going to do anything before the season. I don't think they're going to do anything during the season. Now, if you again can't beat Ohio State, IU, Wisconsin, all those teams that you lost to, your ass might be on the hot seat. You're a Wolverine fan. What do you think?
Hey, let me tell you right now, we don't have a quarterback. They all went to the portal. Every single one.
So does that open up a scholarship then? If they transfer, does that open up a scholarship for an incoming freshman?
Yeah, that's a scholarship. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, did you get a quarterback yet?
I'm on like 8 or so Michigan pages, and
not one quarterback yet.
Not really seeing anything.
Well, I tell you what, Philadelphia Eagles are looking at nothing but quarterbacks for some ungodly known reason. I'll give you one.
I'll get back to Philadelphia. No, I guess we're going to talk about Philadelphia next week. Ooh, buddy, because I don't understand. That brings up some kind of conversation about how much power should the owner have if you hire people to do those things. But we'll get to that.
That's coming in here just a second.
We'll get to that. But I think that it is a issue it will be an issue for Jim, now that Les Miles is not spoken for, so to speak. His name has always been subject of interviews, of topic of circles when you come to coach in Michigan after Lloyd Carr with the debacle of Wish Rodriguez and, whatever. And what is the who knows storyline with Jim Harbaugh. Now, the thing that I have always said, now I've never believed in firing coaches in the middle of the season, especially not in college. Pros, I could care less. You're grown men. You know what I mean? The people you're coaching, grown men, make the adjustment, whatever. College, these guys are there because of him. Their parents have put their trust in leading these young men or these young individuals. So I'll know. I'm not a fan. If you're going to fire him, fine. Do it at the end of the year. Or do it at the beginning of the year. That's how I look at it. But I've always said this with Jim. Who else are you going to get? Who else are they going to get if they get rid of Jim?
And
there was no one available.
But
now you say, who else are they going to get? This was a guy that was on our list. He's a Michigan man. You know what I'm saying?
Do you bring him in as coach or do you bring him in as a possible AD? So that
definitely not an AD. Definitely not an AD. No, we just let you coach the people that we bring in. No. Because AD, you have more control of more sports. I can't give you AD just because you're Les Miles. That's affecting softball. That's affecting swimming. That's affecting basketball. Yeah, that's not a good deal.
Gotcha.
For me. But I don't think they'll get rid of him during the season or anything like that. I think he has a little extra leeway depending on how many games he does lose, because he's going to lose games because there's nobody there. There's nobody in the shed. I mean, you had a very high recruiting class, but a lot of them have decommitted. You know, you had a lot of people that have entered the transfer portal. It's not going to be a very good looking year for true Michigan fans. But I guarantee you, I'm going to be yelling "Go Blue" every damn Saturday. Go Blue.
Well, on that, and you mentioned how much control should an owner have. We're going to get to that really quick here in just a minute. But first, a little message from our buddy Zach at Elite Performance.
Get ready to take your body to the elite level of performance. Call today to set up your free evaluation. 765-499-1005. Elite Performance, where the dream of elite fitness becomes a reality.
That's right.
Hey,
Get it in, baby.
Butler has the 65-64 lead with 2:05 in the first overtime. Zach, I saw in the feed on our Facebook feed, the hats look absolutely outstanding. Woo! Can't wait to put mine on the Rocket. I might actually have to come to the gym and do a curl.
Oh, damn.
One curl.
One.
On both sides. I'll do one on both sides.
Oh, okay. You don't want to go through. You don't want to go through a workout with me in a couple weeks when we film it.
No, I will make sure to have on thong shoes.
That's your fault. But you brought up the question, and how much power should an owner have if he's putting people in place to run the organization in those allotted positions? Well, something huge came out yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday.
Monday, maybe.
The Dallas Cowboys finally signed.
That was yesterday.
Dak Prescott to a contract. Didn't franchise him. It was a little confusing to me because I saw they signed, and then I seen, your boy from Espen, the Schefter, the whatever you call him, the lefty Shefty.
Go Blue.
Whatever. It's something about they in fact franchise tagged, and I'm like, again? Now, if they did franchise tag, which I know they didn't, but if they were to go that route, that would tell me that Dak has one last year left in Dallas, and he's done after that, because you're not going to franchise tag somebody and then sign them after that. 2 years in a row, you can't do it a third. It's done. I don't know. He got a hell of a contract finally, and I don't understand what the holdup was last year if you're going to pay the man. Jerry, get your head out of here. No, you know what, Jerry? Keep your head in your ass.
All right, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So what did that have to do with the owner's power going too far?
Because the owner and Jerry Jones, I don't like, so I just had to throw it out there.
Oh, I thought you were actually.
This is our show, damn it.
I thought you were going to actually go to the Philadelphia Eagles with your owner saying that, hey, I don't care what I paid you or hired you to do, you're going to build this team around Jalen Hurts. Period.
I mean, in my opinion, you drafted him for a reason. It's not like he's a bad quarterback. And again, Carson Wentz wasn't bad either. There obviously just was so much friction in that organization between Wentz and either Howie Roseman or Jeffrey Lurie or something that just.
I hate to interrupt you, but doesn't that friction start with the owner butting in of what he wants? As soon as he drafted Hurts, or as soon as he told them to draft Hurts, You know what I'm saying? It kind of sounded like a Washington football theme when Dick Fuck told him to draft Dwayne Haskins. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, I don't care. He doesn't fit our football team. That's who I want. Well, you hired me to do a job. Well, I want him. That's kind of how I looked at that with Philadelphia Jalen Hurts, but he didn't do it in the draft. He did it in the season, which caused friction with the coach and
He did what?
I said the news came out that he wants Jalen Hurts like just a couple days ago. But during the season, a lot of that quarterback friction that you were having was because of the owner behind the scenes pressing your coach, pressing your GM. This is what I want. I don't care what you have. Carson hears these things. You know what I'm saying? So you have friction there. And then Carson's out, Hurts is in, you hear the story break, and then now you know. So at what point do these Jerry Jones or these Al Davis style owners have too much control in what they're hiring that causes them problems while their teams don't win?
I mean, here's my thing, and I'm with you, point blank honest with you. If I'm an owner of a team, it's my team, regardless. I get I wholeheartedly understand what you're saying. Yes, I hire Howie Roseman. Now I'm talking Philadelphia because I hired Howie Roseman to do the GM part. This is your position. However, if obviously there is some type of miscommunication, which communication is huge in relationships, whether it be personal, business, any type of relationship, communication is key. I'm not saying that the whole debacle in Philadelphia was on Carson, was on Howie, was on Doug Peterson. I don't know where it started, but I can agree with you to an extent. But in the overall thing, he is the owner, and you're working for this man's team. Now, regardless if that's the way you would go or not, if he's wanting it, fuck it. He wants it. Get it. And I think that's what the problem is for Philadelphia now.
I mean, I feel if I was the owner, I say I would be like that, but I really wouldn't. I'll be the owner that, you know what I'm saying? I'll be the Robert Kraft dude without the massage parlor.
I was getting ready to say, what, you got a massage parlor around the corner?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just in the box, baby. You know what I mean? Maybe every once in a while, I might, you know what I mean, nudge or pull a Ursay, you know what I'm saying, without the pills. But you know what I mean? But I think I'll be an owner and just sit back and just kick it. You know what I'm saying? Mark Cuban style.
You can't do that because then you have a deal like you had with Chip Kelly, and you give this person, here, give this.
I never said I was dumb.
Well, I didn't say that.
I just said I will put the people in place. Now, if I need to come in here and say, hey, you know what? I feel that things that we agreed upon aren't happening, so I'm going to have to let you go. I have no problem doing that. But when I hire the next person, I'm going to be like, here you go, bro. Go do your thing. But I will come see you if I need to come see you.
Right. Well, I'm with you on that. And again, that goes the same with Deshaun Watson's deal in Houston, that was a great segue, wasn't it? So we went from Dak to Philly to Deshaun Watson debacle. What's going on there? They're rebuilding. And honestly, if I'm them, I'm rebuilding. He obviously doesn't want to play here. You know what? So be it. Lift whatever bullshit you got on him. Let him go. Let him do what he wants. I mean, you're rebuilding. You obviously shit the bed last year when you let one of the top 4 or 5 receivers go, and then you left the GM and the coach. Well, that was another thing. I don't understand why a GM and a coach is the same person anyway. But
ever.
No.
I don't want you to pick the tools, and no, I want y'all to pick the tools together. Oh, they got a foul. 18 seconds left. going to the free throw line. Butler's up 1.
Butler is?
No, Xavier's going to the free throw line. Butler's up 1.
Oh, come on, Butler.
18.3.
Go with Butler.
But end result is, yeah, owner, you can do what you want, but if you hire people, let people do what they're supposed to do. Simple as that.
I agree with that, but there may come a time, and again, I'm not in the owner's box. I'm not in the press box with them. I don't really know what the backstory is on everything. We can only assume. We can only ask you, me, what's really going on. Now,
That was lovely.
Yeah, you like that? What we see is a bunch of bullshit going on from a lot of different teams and a lot of different angles, and people better get their heads out of their ass. But Jerry Jones, you, sir, keep your head so far up your ass, please.
He had to give Dak that money. He had to. He had to. You had no choice. I mean, it was like if you didn't, the racist stuff was gonna come out full hard. Is because you did. Oh man, you had to do that. But regardless, Dak got his money. Cowboys are now going to be a thorn in everybody's side in the NFC East. Yep. Philadelphia better get their shit together. Washington football team, I don't really know what's going on there either. Why you release Alex Smith? So Dallas right now is clearly the favorite in that division.
Yeah, because New York has nothing right now.
Right. So there we go, bro. Hey, man. Yes.
Yes. You know what that yes means, folks? That means it's time.
Oh.
Sundays, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the mornings. Check out Tommy Boy, a.k.a. Tom Racker, a.k.a. the sunshine of the racing industry. That's right. Checkers and Wreckers, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every Sunday morning. Monday nights. This Monday is a big one. What? What, Damon? What?
The Sunshine Kid.
The Sunshine Kid. Sunshine.
All right, that was it.
This coming Monday, guys, bet your ass March Madness special. That's this guy right here is going to join me and the crazy odds maker Rafael Esparza Monday night, 7:30 Eastern Time for Bet Your Ass. Tuesday. Get your mind right. Set it in positive mode and sit down with the wonderful Monica P for Quantum Inspirations, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday, big week next week. Not only is March Madness happening, but in football, the Dukes will be diving into the NFL season. Finally officially starts and allows free agencies moves to happen and all that. So we're going to be diving in pretty deep next week, next Wednesday night. Thursday is the start. Well, I say the real start of the tournament because I know you have the Tuesday and the Wednesday game. No, it moved to Friday.
It's different. It's instead of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, like the women's will be, and they've moved the day back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they done both the play-ins all on the same day, and those are on the Thursday this year.
That's why this guy is the commish from the state of basketball. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time Thursday night. Obviously, he's going to have a hell of a show. Him and the Big Storm are going to be wailing into that March Madness tournament. Friday, you can catch myself, the Lion, with some Combat Zone. That's right. And Saturday's ending the week off with Super Kicking It with Steven, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, there's some crazy stuff going on in the wrestling world. I'm telling you right now. Christian made a jump. You had the Big Show make a jump.
Dude, I saw Shaq
On it. And Shaq went through a table.
I saw Shaq go through a table. I saw
Shaq
the
went
tap
through a
too.
table.
I saw the tap on the back too. You know, like,
Yep,
hey, I'm good. I'm good.
Good. But you know what I'm thinking? I talked to Steven earlier today. I'm thinking that the Big Show, a.k.a. Paul White, and Shaq are going to go head-to-head sometime soon.
I'm good with it. Didn't they go before?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think the D's will.
No, Malone.
No, Robin was with Malone. I think the Diesel and the Big Show went at it, bro. Check Stephen A's log. You know he's got it. Butler up 1 with 1.8 to go in the game.
There you have it. That's all I got tonight.
You don't have the Lions Den?
Not tonight. No.
All right. Well, hey, I got one thought. The one thought is, you guys know that the March selection, the NCAA selection show is on Sunday after the last conference championship game, which is normally the Big Ten. So they will have the brackets out, is up, and it is no good. Butler has eliminated Xavier. So good job, Butler Bulldogs. Yes. All right. So back to that. You know that a selection show on Sunday. So that means about an hour after they have picked released the brackets, they will be up. So from that point on, you will have the BW Sports 1 and the State of Basketball men and women's NCAA tournament bracket challenge. I will create those groups as soon as they release the brackets, and I will let you in on where those groups will be located so you may enter this awesome challenge. So we haven't figured out the prizes yet, but there will be prizes.
Free entry.
It is a free entry.
And there will be prizes for both men's and women's tournament.
Yes, both men's and women's tournament. So that was the one thought. We'll dive into a little bit more of that tomorrow on the State of Basketball. So there you have it for me, bro.
There you go. Hey, you know where to catch us. www.BWSPORTS1.com for all the happenings. And yes.
That was 1. BW Sports 1.
I get it. All right.
I just went the wrong way. I went off screen.
Yes, you did. We'll see you tomorrow night. State of Basketball. Check it out. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We out.
Woo, woo.